Today I'm going to show you how to make some sweet corn elote, the perfect side dish for any barbecue, right here on the Blackstone Griddle. We're going to start by dumping a whole bag of frozen sweet corn right there on top of a hot griddle. We're going to let that cook on that griddle for a little bit so that those frozen bits get kind of cooked through. We want it nice and hot. I'm going to throw a whole stick of butter in this just because this is a lot of corn and we want that buttery flavor throughout. We're going to go ahead and chop that butter up so that it melts a little bit faster and let that get cooked in. Once the butter melts and the corn is heated all the way through, we're going to throw in some of Blackstone's Tequila lime seasoning. I'm pretty heavy with this seasoning just because I want to get a lot of that spice in there and I want that lime flavor throughout. So we're going to pour that right on top. We're going to mix that in real good and let that corn continue to cook. Next, we're going to add a whole heaping load of mayonnaise to this. I'm going to use probably about a full cup of mayonnaise for this. You could use a little more or a little less, but really the mayonnaise is the key to this recipe. So you want to get that kind of put on there and get it mixed all the way through with all the corn. Once you have that mixed completely with all the corn, so you got no big clumps of mayonnaise anymore, it's all mixed through, then we're going to be ready to add some Cojita cheese to the top of this. We're going to add more of this later as a topping, so I'm just going to add a good sprinkling here just to have it mixed throughout. This is going to melt in with the corn and the mayonnaise and everything. Once we have the Cojita cheese added to the top, I'm going to add a whole bunch of cilantro that I have roughly chopped up, and then a squeeze of a whole lime. Again, we want that lime flavor throughout, so that lime juice is really important to kind of cut through that. Once you have all those things added, it's time to mix it all together. We're just going to make sure all of that cheese and that lime juice and that cilantro gets evenly mixed throughout our entire batch of corn here. You can just see how creamy and how cheesy and delicious this corn already is. We're not aiming to cook this a whole lot more. Once it's actually mixed through and evenly mixed throughout, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and move it to a pan. Once we have this all on the pan, I'm going to top it with some sour cream. Now I am using, you can use Mexican crema here. I am actually using Salvadorian crema or Salvadorian cream, Salvadorian sour cream, which is right next to the Mexican crema in my grocery store. I find it has a richer flavor than the Mexican crema or regular sour cream, and so I prefer it. But you can just use Mexican crema here or just regular sour cream if you have it. And then again, I'm going to top it with a hefty load of that Cojita cheese all across the top here. And then that's basically it. You have your perfect side dish for any barbecue. This sweet corn elote that's cheesy and creamy and rich. It's great. You guys should try it. Let me know if you do. Till next time, thanks for watching.